when you go out and you start talking to people, person number one is going to be skeptical and they're going to be on the fence. You know some people like that? Okay. If they're skeptical and they're on the fence, where I would send them would be to the sample funnel. Because if somebody's skeptical, they need an experience first. They need to see it first. They need to try it first. So I'd send them to the sample funnel. Person number two is ready to be a customer. Remember at the other slide, the getting started slide, I said you either have customers or you have affiliates. If they're ready to be a customer, you're going to send them right into your preferred customer website. Person number three wants to check the business out, and you're going to send them through the pre-enrollee system that's going to educate them on how to do the business. Tour of the products, tour of the business, tour of the compensation, opportunity, etc. So use the tools. My biggest advice that I could give to all of you is to use the system that's already in place. Don't reinvent the wheel. When I got into network marketing, my mentor said, Josh, your job is to follow the leader. Follow the leader. Be the messenger. Don't be the message. Be the messenger. How easy is it to point people to information? It's hard to be an expert. It's easy to point people to information. So use the tools that are already available, and people will think you're the expert because you have all these tools at your disposal. Last thing is auto ship. If you're preaching to your team to get on auto ship, but you're always late for your auto ship or forget your auto ship, you're doing yourself and your team a disservice. One of the best things you can do for your business is ordering product on a monthly basis and developing your product success story. When you have a product success story and you can share it with others, that's how you create massive momentum. You want to share the product that you receive, you're going to share, sample, and sell to others. So your monthly order, you may only use 1 or 2 bottles for yourself. The rest you're going to share, sample, sell to others. Your people will follow what you do. So when you get your auto ship in the mail and you do a Facebook Live about it, guess what message that's sending to your team? That they need to do the same thing. They need to be on auto ship. And then I'll go to the last one. Out of product equals out of business. When you start sharing HempWorks with people, guess what they're going to say? Oh, I want some of that. Can I see it? And if you're like, well, my auto ship hasn't come in yet. Guess what they're going to say? Okay. And they're going to go online, or they're going to talk to a neighbor or a friend, and they're going to find somebody who has product. So you do not want to be the person that has interested people, but you don't have any product to show them what you're talking about. Okay? Out of product equals out of business. And to maximize the compensation plan, you need a minimum of 90 business volume. Set your rotator in your back office under settings. If you go to rotator, I like to set it to alternate. Okay? I like to build both legs. This is a binary compensation plan. By definition, binary means 2. So you build 2 legs, both legs. Everybody builds 2 legs. So the best way to duplicate in this compensation plan is to put 2 people on your left leg and 2 people on your right leg. 2 on your left, 2 on your right. Repeat after me. 2 on your left,
2 on your right.
2 on your right. By doing that, you're setting up a perfect binary. Now, I'm going to call Jen out because I look at her stats, her former stats all the time. Her binary is perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. She has the same number of auto ships on her left leg, the same number of auto ships on her right leg. She has the same number of new and pre-enrollees on her left leg, same number of new pre-enrollees on her right leg. Because she built 2 legs. Okay? So you find 4 people, you set your rotator to alternate so that you get 2 on your left, 2 on your right, and then you duplicate. Keep this business simple. Don't complicate it. You don't have to be a compensation plan expert. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just got to find 4 and duplicate. That's how you'll maximize this compensation plan. Here are the numbers. Here's the proof. I'm a numbers guy. So you enroll 4 people. Level 1. You teach them to do the same thing. Now you have 64 new people. You teach them to do the same thing. Now you have 256 people on level 3. You duplicate it again. You've got 1,024 people. On level 4, you already have 1,000 people on your first 4 levels, which you get paid on as an executive before you've even rank advanced in the compensation plan. You do it again on level 5, 1,024 people. Level 6, 4,096 people. Level 7, 16,000 people. Level 8, 65,000 people. Level 9, 262,000 people. Do it again. You got over 1 million people in your organization through 10 levels. The power of 4. Enrolling 4. Teaching your team to enroll 4. Teaching them to enroll 4. Teaching them to enroll 4. You duplicate that through 10 levels perfectly. You've got 1 million people in your organization. Now let's say that you absolutely suck at this. You suck at this, right? And you failed 90%, but you get 10% right. You get 10% of this right. You got 100,000 people in your organization. That's crazy, right? So there is no need to reinvent the wheel when it comes to the compensation plan. Let's go back to the basics. You get 4. You teach your team to get 4. You teach them to get 4, and you duplicate that through 10 levels. Make sense? Is every single one of you in this room, you are 3 feet from gold. You're 3 feet from gold. Network marketing is this weird industry where you can enroll 1 person and your life is changed forever. Now, look at this picture here. See that goofy guy at the top? See him just hammering away? Yes or yes? He's hammering away for the gold. You see the guy at the bottom? He's already given up. He's given up even though he's 3 feet from gold. He's 1 person away from making it. 1 person away. He could have enrolled Jenna. He could have enrolled Candace Bird Davis. Could have enrolled Judy Stallings, Aaron Parker, Celie Smith. But he's walking away. He's done. You don't want to be that person. Now, I can't tell you how many people that I've run across in this industry that are that second guy there at the bottom. They're this close to making it. I'll tell a quick story. The individual, so when we first started My Daily Choice, there was an individual that enrolled Jen. Believe it or not. There was an individual that enrolled Jen, and that person got terminated because they did not see the long-term vision of the business. This was before we had this huge explosion with HempWorks. Now, can you imagine if that person stayed? Wow. You know how much money that person will be making right now? Stupid money. So, my message to all of you is the secret to succeeding in this industry is to never quit. It's to never quit, because you don't know who that person is that's going to come into your life and into your business that's going to completely change the game. The first company that I was in, I personally sponsored over 300 people in that business, and 90% of them quit. 90% of them quit. I had 2 individuals that really crushed the business. 1 individual put 40,000 people into my organization. The second person put over 15,000 people into my organization. 2 out of 300. But if I quit the business, I would have never experienced that type of success. So my message to you is what? Never quit. Never quit. Stay on auto ship. Continue to build the business. Keep talking to people. And I promise you, if you do those things, you will find success in this business. But like Jen said, you have to have unshakable belief, conviction, consistency, commitment. And you have to go out there and you have to go get it. So with that said, are we going to go get it? Yeah. Woo! Are we going to go get it, HempWorks family? Woo! All right. I know we're over time, but I just want to thank you guys for all coming out to the first Roadshow. Do not forget to promote and come to the other events, hempworksevents.com. Get registered for your convention tickets. Get your room booked. We'll see you guys all in Las Vegas. Thank you so much. We love all you guys. Woo!
As Josh mentioned, don't forget, we got our next event next week in Seattle, followed by Las Vegas. Check hempworks.com/events. If you have a testimonial, we'd love to hear from you right over here in the corner. And I know there are a couple of people who said that they wanted their testimonial.